There was a man named Luo Zhu from Jimo. His family was poor when he was young. He lost his father. At that time, a strong young man from the clan had to go to the northern frontier to serve as a soldier. The clansmen sent Luo Zhu. Luo Zhu guarded the frontier for several years. His wife gave birth to a son. The garrison commander, who was in charge of the defense, valued him highly. Later, the garrison commander was promoted to be a brigadier general in Shaanxi. He wanted to take Luo Zhu with him. Luo Zhu entrusted his wife and child to a friend surnamed Li for care. Then he packed his bags and went to Shaanxi with him. He was gone for 3 years. Luo Zhu never had a chance to go home. Coincidentally, the brigadier general needed to send someone to the northern frontier with a message. Luo Zhu requested to be sent, so he could visit his wife and child on the way. The brigadier general agreed. Luo Zhu returned home. Seeing that his wife and child were safe and sound, he felt a little relieved. Not long after, he saw a man's shoe peeking out from under the bed. His suspicions were immediately aroused. Then he went to visit his friend surnamed Li to thank him for his care over the years. Mr. Li bought wine and food and warmly entertained him. Luo Zhu's wife also kept praising Mr. Li, talking about how loyal he was. Luo Zhu was very grateful to hear this. The next day, Luo Zhu said to his wife, "I have to deliver a message to the frontier for the brigadier general. I won't be back tonight, so don't wait for me." With that, he mounted his horse and left. He didn't actually go far. He found a place nearby to hide. After dark, Luo Zhu quietly returned home. Just as he reached the door, he heard his wife and Mr. Li talking in bed. He was furious. He kicked open the door and rushed in. The two were startled and quickly got out of bed. Kneeling on the floor barefoot, they kept kowtowing and begging for mercy. Luo Zhu angrily drew his sword, but then thought and sheathed it again. He cursed, "I once considered you a decent person. I never expected you to do such a thing. Killing you would dirty my sword. Let me be clear. From today on, my wife and children are yours, and you will take my place as a soldier. My horse and weapons are here. I'm leaving," he said, and left without looking back. When the neighbors learned about Luo Zhu's matter, they reported the situation to the authorities. The authorities arrested Li and tortured him severely. Li could not bear it, so he told the whole story from beginning to end. But the authorities had no evidence. They sent people everywhere to search for Luo Zhu's whereabouts, but could not find him anywhere. The officials suspected that Luo Zhu had already been killed by Li, so they imprisoned Li along with Luo Zhu's wife. A year passed. Both of them died of illness in prison. The authorities had no choice but to send Luo Zhu's son back to his hometown in GMO. Later, a man who chopped firewood in Shershel Camp Village went up the mountain to chop wood and saw a Taoist priest sitting in a cave. He had never seen him eat anything. Everyone thought it was very strange, so they brought food to the cave for him. Someone who recognized him saw that this Taoist priest was the Luo Zhu who had disappeared years ago. The food people brought filled the entire cave, but Luo Zhu never ate a bite. Moreover, he disliked people disturbing him. As time went on, fewer and fewer people came to see him. Several more years passed. The weeds outside the cave grew as thick as a small forest. Someone secretly looked into the cave and found Luo Zhu still sitting as before, not moving at all. A long time passed again. Someone saw him walking on the mountaintop, but when they got closer, he disappeared. Looking into the cave again, Luo Zhu was still sitting in his original position. The dust on his clothes had not changed. Everyone found it even more miraculous. A few days later, when they went to see him again, Luo Zhu had already become an immortal while sitting. His body had stiffened. The locals built a temple for him, and every March, people came in large numbers to burn incense and worship. His son also came to burn incense. People called him Little Luo Zhu and gave him all the incense money. Until now, Luo Zhu's descendants still go to the temple once a year to collect the incense money. There was a man named Lu Zongyu in Yishui who told me this story in detail. I smiled and said, "Now those who believe in Buddhism do not seek to become sages, but hope to become immortals and Buddhas. Please tell these people, if you want to become a Buddha immediately, you must first lay down your butcher's knife Completely change your evil ways.